Hello, my fellow citizens of the 7th universe. My name is BadPlayer2. If you wish Pacific, let's get some freaking light in this server. But welcome back to the Dragon Block C test server. Now, just recently, as you guys know from my video that I posted yesterday, there was a new update to Dragon Block C, which added the Super Saiyan God transformation, which if I stand next to Goku here, booyah, I am a god. But as you all know, we all know that this is the transformation that's going on right now. For people who also don't know, on default, Dragon Block C, these are for people who haven't seen the update to the video yet. Dragon Block C, by itself, if you do not mess with configs, you need 5 Saiyans, pure-hearted Saiyans near you in order to do the transformation. I said it so that only Goku has to be here, so that's why I'm able to do it. But we are not just going to go look at the stuff and look how pretty everything is now. Today we are going to look at if it is better to go for Super Saiyan God, or is it better to go for Super Saiyan Blue? This is a very, kind of like an interesting topic that I was thinking about, because as we all know, Super Saiyan Blue was added about like a few weeks ago. And it is pretty dang good. I mean, it brings up your base stats by 3 times. So I could go around 1152 to hit poor old Flan here. I feel really bad for him. We need to like nah, he's gonna stay here. I was about to say we need to retire him, but no. Flan here, poor Flan is the test dummy. But yeah, he never gets hurt because I asked Shenron to make it so that he never takes hurt. He's immortal. Thankfully, he's a nice guy, so he's not going to take over the world. He's immortal, though, so don't tick him off. He's like Zamasu, which is, he's immortal, but he ain't a god. He's just a cool-looking skeleton with an awesome top hat. But, yeah, so there's that. And then if we go over and get the god form from Goku, it brings up your times by 2.7. Unlike Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God goes up by 2.7. Super Saiyan Blue goes up by 3 times. So, technically, in the power category, Super Saiyan Blue wins. Booyah! Point for Super Saiyan Blue. Nextly, we are going to check out a few things. First off, we are going to check, basically, how much ki it takes to hold each form. So, if I go to game mode S, we're going to game mode S here. So, each second, I'm losing about 51, if I'm not mistaken. 51. 51 ki every single like couple of seconds. I am losing that. So if I just stand here and I don't charge at all, I am losing that much ki. It is not that bad for a build that's just strictly 100s. It's not really that bad to hold this form. You could go around and do that. Actually, what I'm going to be doing, I should have actually done this. Flan! Flan was after me there for a second. I'm going to get some sensus, because if I can spell sensu, that would be beautiful. And get this stuff out. So there we go. I'm going to get some sensus so we're able to just continually do this. So, by punching him now, I'm going to punch Flan. Flan, come over here! It doesn't take any ki to punch, unlike like Super Saiyan 3, which it actually takes some ki to punch him. So there is that. Alright, we're going to go back in here so Flan can just chill the frick out for a second. Nextly, we are going to be checking out Super Saiyan Blue. So if we go to Super Saiyan Blue, there we go. I'm just going to charge up all the way, which by the way, the Super Saiyan Blue aura looks a lot more amazing. And here we go. Super Saiyan Blue. How much are we losing? We are losing about 80 in this form, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are losing 80 ki, unlike the first one, which I believe I was saying was like around 51 or so. So you are actually losing way more ki in this form than you are in Super Saiyan God, which sort of makes sense because I mean this is a transformed state, so you can so you're going to be able to lose more ki when you're in this form. Now, this form as well does not take up any ki to punch. Poor Flan here. I'm like putting him in the corner. Don't hit me, Flan. Yeah, so as you guys have seen, ki-wise, Super Saiyan God is the way to go. If you have kind of a weak key build, and you don't really have too much key in your bank, and you like can't hold forms for that long, and you need to pop sensu beans like I do every single freaking series, Super Saiyan God is the way for you to go. Nextly, we're going to see how it is acquired. Now, for Super Saiyan God, as you guys all know, is that on basic configs, it takes about 5 Saiyans, pure-hearted Saiyans, to form around you, all charging up, all releasing their ki around you, making it look all cool and everything, and then you can transform up and become a Super Saiyan God. When you set it so that only one person needs to give you Super Saiyan God, you go up to Goku, you just charge up to a Super Saiyan like you would anytime, bam, you are God form. So there you go. Acquiring Super Saiyan God is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory if the configs are on your side. If they are not on your side and you do not know how to mess with configs, you are kind of out of luck, and Super Saiyan God is unattainable if you're on a single player server. For people who do not know how to mess around with the configs, let me know down in the comments below and I can make a video showing you guys what to do for that, because it's a pretty easy concept to do that. Just a lot of people don't know, and I want to be able to show those guys who are just getting into the mod, realizing that the mod is actually really freaking cool now because it has all these new transformations. Huzzah! Nextly, as you all know, I say as you all know way too many times in these types of videos, my apologies, but to get Super Saiyan Blue, you need to go say hi to King Kai. On default, I am just going to take away God form just for now. On default, learning Super Saiyan Blue is 50,000. 50,000 TP. Now, TP is very, very hard to come by, especially if you're on a single player server. If you're on a single player server, the only way you're going to be able to get this TP is if you cheat it in by going JRMC TP 50,000, and then you could type your name in, bam, you got 50,000 more TP. You could do that. I mean, I have like 9 million because I have it set. Or another way, if you don't want to be cheat-doodling, you go through the Saga system. You go through it so many times, never touching your build whatsoever, and eventually you will get 50,000 TP. It's going to take a while, though. I will admit, this might take like quite a bit of time to do that. So, accessing the new forms, Super Saiyan God is up 2-1. So there you go, everybody. Super Saiyan God looks like it's becoming ideal to go towards. And so nextly, we're going to look at something actually that we kind of already know, but I just wanted to tell you guys as well. Super Saiyan God is a form that you can only hold for a certain amount of time. On basic Dragon Block C, configs, you are only able to hold this form when you go up to Goku for 10 minutes. 10 minutes when there's only one person. Now, if you are on a server and there are a bunch of people around you that you're going to do the Super Saiyan God transformation, you're going to do the ritual and do all the cool stuff and make all the flashy lights and everything. If the people around you are weaker, if they are weaker than you, you will get less time at Super Saiyan God. As you see, I have 10 minutes. It said 11 minutes before because I've been messing around with the configs and stuff like that, so don't worry about that. But you get 10 minutes with Goku. If you are doing the ritual with weaker Saiyans than you are, you will get as little as 2 minutes in Super Saiyan God. So if there's like somebody coming up next to you and you feel like there's like a giant ape next to you who's got like 1,000,000 health, and the only way to beat him is to become a god, you gotta hope to God that you kill him in 2 minutes, because you ain't it's not good. It doesn't look good for you. But Super Saiyan Blue, on the other hand, as long as you have Super Saiyan Blue on you, as long as you have it, I'm pressing buttons, there we go, as long as you have it, oh my god, is it because I never bought it? Is it because I never... Yeah, it's because I never bought it. Good job, me. But when you buy Super Saiyan Blue, like I am going to do right now, when you go... You can only learn Super Saiyan Blue from King Kai. So you actually have to die. Unless you mess around with custom NPCs, then you can do whatever you want, and you could be like, hey guys, I just want to put freaking Kami right... I just want to put North Kai here and be like, booyah, there he is. Some people are asking how the heck I was able to do that. Yeah, custom NPCs, mob cloner, boom. If you want to cheat them in and just put them in here, you can get God form pretty easily. But the thing is, some of you guys don't like cheating. A lot of you guys are not into the cheatsy doodles. Also, that swooping actually is freaking cool. Except, there goes my stamina. Just throwing that one out there. My stamina is completely gone. But, acquiring Super Saiyan Blue is going up to King Kai. Asking him if you can give him the form. Which, by the way, I don't know why King Kai knows it. It's Whis, but Whis isn't in the game yet. You could probably mess around with with like coding and stuff if you want to make like a Whis model have it, but that's like levels of coding that I don't even understand. But you can go up to King Kai and you give him 50,000 points, and boom, you have Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue is a transformation you can have forever, absolutely ever. You do not need to back out of this form at all. You're not on a time limit. You have this form for literally forever. As long as you have the key for it, and as long as you're on the server long enough. Okay, enough with the freaking swooping, thank you. As long as you have everything for your build, as long as you got like enough points in there, you should be able to maintain this form absolutely no problem. This form is way easier to obtain than Super Saiyan 3, and it should be relatively easy. So, accessing ways, it can go either way, because if you're doing default Dragon Block C stuff, you're never going to be able to access Super Saiyan God because you need people with you. If you are messing with configs and you have Goku here, Goku will help you get Super Saiyan God, and boom, everything is happy. You have God form, and life is so much better. But if you're not about that life and you have Super Saiyan God, but you want Super Saiyan Blue, you gotta die and go to King Kai, spend the points, and there you go. Another thing that I would like to tell you guys, that Super Saiyan God takes no TP. The only thing you need is to level up your super form once. You need just the ability to go Super Saiyan. When you go Super Saiyan, you can turn God. You could be literally as weak as a freaking Cyberman. You could be Raditz level. And as long as you go up to Goku and charge up to a Super Saiyan, you can become a god yourself. Now for King Kai, you need 50,000 TP, which will take you forever to get if you're playing on default DBC configs. So, there's that. So that could go either way. If you're messing with the configs, Super Saiyan God is the way to go. If you're not messing with configs, Super Saiyan Blue is going to be the way to go, but it's going to take some time for you to get it. Now, I don't know how servers are going to be able to do this, like some servers that I play on, like Dragon Block Heroes, or Dragon Block C Battle of C, or Dragon Block GT. Those servers, I do not know how they're going to set up the new Super Saiyan God. I don't know if it's going to make it so that all you have to do is walk up to Goku and you get God form. I don't know if you're going to need the Saiyans around you. I don't know how that's going to be. But I know for a fact that God form for Dragon Block Heroes is like 495 million TP points. Now, you know, I do missions that give me like 1 to 2 million points every single time I complete it, but it does take a long time to get that. So Super Saiyan God is actually pretty dang nice when it comes to these servers, but once you get Blue, you're gonna be way more overpowered, and now it's graining, and now I'm sad. Time set day, and then toggle freaking downfall. So there we go. So Super Saiyan God is really winning in this category. If you should go God or you should go Blue. If I was you, the first thing I would totally go for is God. I mean, obviously it's a lot easier to access and you can get way stronger at it, but God form really does seem to be the better choice than Blue right off the bat. For people who have been on servers who have played for a hell of a lot of time and you already have Blue, Super Saiyan God isn't really worth it in the end, because you already have Blue, a transformation that is way stronger than God by 0.3 times more than God form. It really doesn't seem like you really should go for God if you already have Super Saiyan Blue. But if you don't have any of the transformations and you just have Super Saiyan 3 like I do on most servers, Super Saiyan God is the way to go right away. Don't worry about Super Saiyan Blue, because you got a God form for at least 10 minutes and you can wreck face. You can wreck absolute face with God form. So yeah. And lastly, this is just a silly thing. Let's see which one looks cooler. But not just anyway, in shaders. So here we go. We are in shader mode. Let's see, does God form look awesome in shader mode? The answer is It looks okay. It looks kind of just like a normal charge, which in the end isn't really that bad. I mean, it still looks pretty cool. I like it like that. Also, a lot of people have been saying that this hair, especially with the shader on, I'm going Super Saiyan Rose. So if you want to like roleplay it and just say that like God is Rose, you could totally do that. Now in Super Saiyan Blue mode, Super Saiyan Blue, in the shaders looks a little weird just because my shaders render it in kind of weirdly, but Super Saiyan Blue looks a lot cooler, especially with Kaioken. As you all know, Kaioken makes the freaking aura look absolutely amazing, but you have so much strain on your body, and it's just like you're gonna need a lot of health and ki in order to keep this going. But yeah, on that note, everybody, I do want to say thank you guys for joining me once again. Let me know in the comments below, which do you think is better, Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue? I would like to know what your opinions are. I will have to say, right off the bat, God form is the way to go. God form's the way to go. Then Super Saiyan Blue is kind of just like, if you have the TP for it, if you're on the servers long enough and you have it set to certain things, Blue is the way to go. Also, too, in the configs, you can set it so that the multiplier for God form and Blue can be anything different. It could set it to like, you can make it so that God form is way stronger than Blue. You can make it so that Blue is like 15 times stronger than it normally is. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of configs. So if you guys want that as well, let me know that in the comments below, and I'll show you guys how you can set that up. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining once again, and I will be seeing you later!